We are live. Notification went out. I think I might be wise to get my charger. Okay, we're charged. We're live, apparently. Notification went out. Let's see who wants to join me. All that lighting's going to be in and out tonight. Let's have a coffee together. It was 11:11 when I started to get the stream set up. It's 2313 now. Right, okay. I've got some cards. I'm going to get some cards ready. See if any of you want to join me this evening. And we'll go from there. Okay. My cards are in reverse. Oh, it's the energy of well, I saw the Six of Cups and it was the Six of Cups in reverse, and it was like the feeling that someone wasn't going to be returning. Okay. Okay, right. This is the energy of thinking that someone wasn't going to be returning. So we've got like the feminine there. I've seen this card a few times today, and this card is shouting out telepathy. Okay. It's the energy, I thought you said you wasn't returning. Tower moment. So something happens to put someone back on the right path. Then I gave a little cheeky grin because it was a sexual energy coming through. And the energy of like, nothing can keep me away. Then we have this knight charging in. Now at the moment, these are just thoughts. So when I picked up the deck, the Six of Cups was in reverse. It doesn't feel like it's me speaking. Okay. Six of Cups in reverse, and that's the energy of, well, Six of Cups is returning to someone from the past. So it being in reverse, thought you wasn't going to revisit that, or someone's having a rethink about it. So something happens. They wasn't going to return, but then we have this tower moment, and then it feels like this masculine here is feeling more perked up, pumped up was the energy. And then we have this observant surveyor energy here. I'm not too sure about this energy yet. Not that it's bad, but who it is. I do apologise. It's like I'm not sure who's speaking. My throat feels a little bit tickly, husky. I'm not sure. Okay. Anyway, so I thought I'd come on because I'm going to be away for a while, and this will probably be my last live. I haven't done a live in a while. Sunday nights, good night. Good night to go. Good night. Good night to go live. Okay, right. So that was that story. Hi, Jasper. Come on, baby boy. Oh, you're not coming over here? Okay. Just teasing me. Right, I'm going to have a look at some more cards. Let's have a look at these random cards. So I'm picking up the energy of telepathy with this. So conversations in your mind. Let's see what random cards wants to come out. I don't know why I keep singing Return to Sender. Return to Sender. In love. Okay, so I'm feeling the feminine's energy here. I'm feeling it's the masculine that kind of chose to walk away, but his messages that are coming through to the divine feminine is that he is in love. I'm not in love, so don't forget it. It's just a silly phase I'm going through. Okay, so I believe we might be out of denial. Shit, I've dropped all these cards on the floor. What did I say? Okay, Tower. All these cards have gone on the floor here. Geez, right, I've got my book here actually, and we've got this. Let me show you what's going on. Okay. In reverse, lover. In love, lover in reverse. I feel like this masculine's intention was not to fall in love with you, divine feminine. Okay, what else have we got going on here? These are sidewards. It reminds me of like being sidewards, like, I don't know, like the tower. And then that takes me to the crown. Hold on, I think I've got a hair. What are these messages? Cherish. So this feels like the energy of something that maybe you once disregarded, now you're starting to cherish. You are my sunshine. Someone's changed their tune. Obsession. Father. I will be your father figure. Put your tiny hand in mine. This is the energy of this masculine wanting to look after the divine feminine. Okay, that's quite a nice energy. There's this energy here that the divine feminine actually needs the divine masculine. This divine masculine feels needed now. She needs me. It gives him purpose. Okay, let's carry on. Greed. That comes in with the obsession energy. So this masculine, like I said, he's got this kind of passionate energy here. He's a bit greedy. So he wants what he wants now. Not saying that what he used to want wasn't what he wanted at the time, but this masculine's path has changed. Okay, Oracle. Yeah, we'll go to the other Oracle. I've got like a really pain, my wrist here. It's on my arm. Okay, I've got like a sharp pain at my arm. Right, I've got this card here as well. What's that say? Dragon in reverse. That's a bit painful. What's that all about? Okay, dragon in reverse. Interesting, because I said I didn't feel a bad energy for this, but I wasn't quite sure who this was. No. Let's look at the bottom of the random deck and we'll get to the Oracle. Relocation. Yeah, something's happened. And the Oracle is going to tell us. Okay. I just heard the refrigerator fire up. Do refrigerators fire up? I don't know. They make a noise, don't they? What was we having a look at? A limp wrist. No, it's just a bit painful. Oh, it's this one here, look. It does look like he's holding, you know. I wanted to call them man pieces. He's holding his man pieces. It's like when you get tennis elbow, but I don't think you get tennis elbow because you play tennis. I don't know. Is it called wanker's wrist? It doesn't mean you've been wanking. Well, I don't know. Right, let's go to the Oracle because I'm not sure where this conversation's going. Oh, okay. First of all, before we go to the Oracle, I seem to have picked up this random orange card. Do I have to give you an orange card? Is there an orange card? We could make one up if you like. I thought it was a yellow card and then a red card. We got the call in and it's fallen to the floor and it's gone in reverse and I've got this taste of fear in my mouth. Okay, right, what's going on? Jasper, would you like to come and say hello? Hey, would you like to come for a cuddle? Come and say hi. Yeah? Would you like a blanket on my lap? Would that make it more cozier for you? Okay, right, let's use some of these cards here. They're the Channel of Love cards. Do you want to pop your bottom down? You're going to go over there? Okay, he's going. Right. The Channel of Love cards. These are the major arcana, and we've got the Two of Cups and the Ten of Cups in here as well. The major arcana, the character cards. Let's see what wants to come out. And then we'll go to the Oracle. Mr. Loverman, sharper. Hi, Original. How are you doing, sweetie? So we just pulled Mr. Loverman out of the deck. Mr. Loverman. Champion lover, don't ease up tonight. No. Champion lover, gonna make you feel alright. Doesn't look like this geezer. I'm calling him a geezer. I don't even call people geezer. He's giving this some action, isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't he? Oh dear. Right. Who else is coming out of this deck? I can do this. Okay, so we've got some confidence here. There's a few cards I would still like to make some sense out of. Original, how are you, sweetie? Mr. Sensitive, we're going to change the topic. That's gone. Mrs. Mystic. Right, let's go over to the Oracle then. Let's see with what I've said if it comes in with what the Oracle is going to say. I feel like my tongue doesn't belong to me. Should we go to the Lover's Oracle first? I'm just using the cards that I've got to hand. What do you reckon the Divine Masculine has to hand? That. Let's take this card here. What's going on? Geez, it looks a bit grey. Oh, Moon Cookie. Hi, sweetie. When's the full moon? Is it like tomorrow? Tonight? Tomorrow? I might have to check that because I believe it's like 11:50 something p.m. I'll check that in a moment. Let's read the message though. Love is like a storm. It is fresh and cleansing. It is natural and essential. It is powerful and fulfilling, and nothing can get in its way. Love is like a storm. Let's check out this full moon. I'll check out your comments in a second. Full moon dates. Jeez, that's bright. Travel to the moon. I think it might be called a titanium moon. What side am I on? Have you guys put a date up? Monday, is that when it is? What's the day today? Sunday. Oh, come on, I just wanted the time. That was a lot harder than what it normally is. The next full moon is on the 21st of September at 12:54 a.m. Okay, so it's the other side. I thought it was 11:54. Okay, so tomorrow night after midnight in the UK at 12:54. It's also known as a corn or harvest moon. There you go. Okay. So tomorrow, really. I was going to check out a song, I think. How are you doing, Moon Cookie? Did you have a lovely birthday, sweetie? Original, I'm quiet tonight. Painting now has been I was going to say Netflixing. How are you? I'm good, thank you. Actually, I was intentions to do my nails tonight. That's not happening. So it is tomorrow, Monday, well, Tuesday, just Tuesday. I put my crystals in the window. Ah, yes. The evening before full moon. Good time to cleanse and clean, purify your instruments. Crystals. I've got visions of other stuff being lined up on the windowsill. Jeez, what's going on with my mind tonight? It's proper smutty. Smutty or slutty? Not sure. Smutty. Okay. So love is like a storm. It is fresh and cleansing. It is natural and essential. It is powerful and fulfilling, and nothing can get in its way. Nothing's gonna stop us now. Jeez. And if this world runs out of lovers, we'll still have each other. Let's have a look at some messages from your angels. These are oracle cards. And we had the oracle that come up from the random cards. Okay. My windowsill really ain't big enough. What for? Your crystals? Let's have a look at this message. My nose feels tickly. Schooling, back to school, being sent back to school. Maya. Schooling, study, and education help your life's purpose and personal growth at this time. The angels will guide you and help you with this process. Well, I've already got this book here, so that's in front of me. But let's read this, guys, because we're being educated. Moon Cookie. I'm still celebrating my birthday. So far, it's been amaze balls. I'm listening while taking a nap. I'll have another party tonight. Your voice is very soothing. Thank you very much. I don't know whose voice it is tonight, Moon Cookie. It is very soothing, isn't it? Feeling a bit hot. Moon Cookie, are you one of these ones that will celebrate your birthday like? Do you do it for the week, for the month? Is it a special birthday? Last year you was on the beach, and I've just never been one of them. I'm not really that fussed about birthdays. And I love the fact that you get to party so much, though, for your birthday. We're going to party like it's your birthday. Okay. Should we party then? Should we see what song is on? They're not normally very party songs. Did you know it's 11:33? Or it's 2333 here in the UK. We're going to go to some magic. Listen, I'm not sure what kind of song's going to come up. There's a nice car here. That's a nice car. Advert. What will it take till you believe? Just the Way You Are by Billy Joel. Should we check out these lyrics? I don't want to get told off for like having my music playing, although when I do take the piss, and we were playing the Madonna and all of them, that didn't even get blocked. They uploaded that one. Just can't get into trouble. For all of your instruments, okay. That was original. And she's saying, blessed, belated, happy birthday to you, Moon Cookie. She's still celebrating. You're not late. Right, we're going to check out these lyrics. I love you just the way you are. Is that the song? Or is that a totally different song? Don't go changing, just the way you are. Let's check it out anyway. That's taken me to Bruno. Of course it has. Don't go changing to try to please me. You've never let me down before. Don't imagine you're too familiar, and I don't see you anymore. I would not leave you in times of trouble. We never could have come this far. I took the good times, I'll take the bad times. I'll take you just the way you are. Don't go trying some new fashion. Don't change the colour of your hair. You always had my unspoken passion, although I might not seem to care. I don't want clever conversation. I never want to work that hard. I like the little. I just want someone that I can talk to. I want you just the way you are. I need to know that you will always be the same old someone that I knew. Oh, but what will it take till you believe me the way that I believe in you? Oh, hold on, that's the part where I tuned in to the radio. Oh, but what will it take till you believe in me the way I believe in you? I said I love you, that's forever, and this I promise from my heart. Oh, it goes, I couldn't love you any better. I love you just the way you are. Right. That's what it says. Right. I don't want clever conversations. I never want to work that hard. I just want someone that I can talk to. Oh, I want you just the way you are. Well, thank God for that then. Okay, right. We was going to read about this schooling. I feel like I've got a really runny nose. Last night I sat here and it looked like I'd been crying. Well, I was crying, but I was just so tired. My eyes would not stop watering. It feels like with the nose, unless someone on the other side is a little bit emotional and I'm picking up on the streaming. Okay. Schooling, study, and education help your life's purpose and personal growth at this time. The angels will guide you and help you with this process. Right, let's not get too distracted here. So we've got this book. I'm going to flick through this book, but let's read this message. We strongly recommend that you continue with your education because the additional information and experience will accelerate the fruition of your life's purpose. You may worry about having the means to go forward with this schooling, but we assure you that everything will be provided to you along the way. This educational process brings you great rewards. It enriches your understanding of your spiritual power and accelerates your memory and motivation towards your life's purpose. We will guide you to teachers, schools, books, funds, schedules, and all of the resources that are plentifully available to you now. They most indeed are. Okay, let's have a flick through this book. Oh, that's nice. The thing is, I've read like the first 12 chapters, and then it gets a bit educational. Shall I say that? No, but you've got to really pay attention. It's wrote in a different way than the first part of the book, anyway. So let me just flick through the book. We're looking at a government situation. Great, you're going to give me these bloody words, aren't you? You are. You can do this, Lucy. But I haven't got a clue what we're even talking about. Applying the wouldn't it be nice if process. So this is a chapter on applying the wouldn't it be nice process. Okay. Government situation. I'm very tired of the inefficiency of the governmental bureaucracy. There are so many government requirements. I'm sitting talking about government. Okay, come on, girl. There are so many government requirements that you have to hire people whom you shouldn't even need. Okay, let's get with this. I'm very tired of the inefficiency of governmental bureaucracy. There are so many government requirements that you have to hire people whom you shouldn't even need just to fill out the bureaucratic forms. You can't even get the bureaucracy on the phone to personally answer a question. I've wasted so much of my time just trying to find out what I'm supposed to do so that I can do it the way they want it the first time. We need a better bureaucratic system. I feel frustrated. I feel overwhelmed. I feel blame. I have this little fly that's flying around. Anyway. Then it says, wouldn't it be nice if we could devise a more efficient bureaucratic system? I could hire someone who understands this, who could do it for me. Through experience, they would find a better way. New technology could help us out. A whole new way of record keeping could be developed. The solution were right around the corner. What is this bloody little fly here? Come on, little dude. Right, so I don't really have a clue what that's about or what we've missed before that, but that's kind of how it goes later on. Do you see what I mean? It gets me a little bit confused. I think it's something I need to read silently. So that's that. Was writing, you can do it. How hard than you said that. Okay, that book's a bit scary. But I do have another book that may be of assistance with the stories, which is Chicken Soup for the Soul. I feel like reading the story. Look, I'm not going to be, well, you guys are not going to be seeing me for a bit. So let's have a nice little chat with whoever's here. The Baggy Yellow Shirt. Seriously, I don't think I want to read this one. I was out and I was reading it when I was out and I couldn't get into it. Lucy, can you do that? I can do whatever I want to do. If you don't like the look of a story and it's long, I don't want to read that much. Fucking shit. Overcoming obstacles. This is an obstacle for me, isn't it? Public speaking. 39 years, too short, too long, long enough. I think, have we read this one? I've read this one. I don't know if I've read this one out to you, but let's do this. Okay. We've got a quote first by Martin Luther King Jr. 39 years, too short, too long, long enough. Oh, the worst of all tragedies. That's a word I struggle with. Tragedies. Is not to die young, but to live until I am 75 and yet not ever truly to have lived. Oh, the worst of all tragedies is not to die young, but to live until I am 75, and yet not ever truly to have lived. Martin Luther King Jr. Okay. From 1929 to 1968 is only 39 short years. Too short to gather the fruits of your labour, too short to too short to comfort your parents when your brother drowns, too short to comfort your father when mother dies, too short to see your children finish school, too short to ever enjoy grandchildren, too short to know retirement. 39 years is just too short. From 1929 to 1968 is only 39 short years, yet it's too long to be crippled by the manacles of segregation and the chains of discrimination. It's too long to stand in the quicksand of racial injustices. It's too long to receive threatening phone calls, often at the rate of 40 per day. It's too long to live under the sweltering heat of continuous pressure. It's too long. 39 years is just too long. From 1929 to 1968 is only 39 short years, yet it's long enough. It's long enough to journey all the way to India and learn under a great teacher how to walk through angry crowds and keep cool. It's long enough to be chased by police dogs and lashed by the rushing waters from the firemen's hoses because you are dramatising the fact that justice has a long way of eluding me and my brother. It's long enough. It's long enough to spend my days in jail while protesting the plight of others. It's long enough to have a bomb thrown into your home. It's long enough to teach angry, violent men to be still while you pray for the bombers. It's long enough. It's long enough to lead many men to Christianity. It's long enough to know it's better to go to war for justice than to live in peace with injustices. It's long enough to know that more appalling than bigotry and hatred are those who sit still and watch injustices each day in silence. It's long enough to recognise that injustices are undiscriminating and people of all races and creeds experience its cruel captivity sooner or later. It's long enough. It's long enough to know that when one uses civil disobedience for his civil rights, he does not break the laws of the Constitution of the United States of America. Rather, he seeks to uphold the principles all men are created equal. He seeks to break down local ordinances that have already broken the laws of the Constitution of the United States. It's long enough. It's long enough to accept invitations to speak to the nation's leaders. It's long enough to address thousands of people on hundreds of different occasions. It's long enough to lead 200,000 people to the national's capital to dramatise that all of America's people are heirs to the property of rights to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. It's long enough to enter college at age 15. It's long enough to finish and earn several degrees. It's long enough to earn hundreds of awards. It's long enough to marry and father 4 children. It's long enough to become a drum major for peace. It's long enough to earn a Nobel Peace Prize. It's long enough to give the $54,000 prize money to the cause of justice. It's long enough to visit the mountaintop. It's certainly long enough to have a dream. When we note how much Martin Luther King packed into 39 short years, we know it's long enough for any man who loves his country and his fellow man so much that life itself has no value unless all men can sit at the table of brotherhood as brothers. 39 years is long enough for any man to knowingly flirt with death each day of his life, because to spare himself heartaches and sorrow meant 2 steps backward for his brother tomorrow. Martin lived for several centuries, all rolled into 39 short years. His memory will live forever. How wonderful it would be if we could all live as well. Martin, like all others, would have welcomed longevity, yet when he weighed the facts, he said, "It's not how long a man lives, but how well he uses the time allotted him." And so we salute and honour the memory of a man who lived in the confusion of injustice for all his too short, too long, long enough, 39 years, for he's free at last. How cool is that? Okay, right. I feel like I've been on long enough. I'm going to get you guys another little quick message, unless any of you have got anything that you would like to say. And then I'm going to get off. It's approaching midnight. Mr. Loverman, Mr. Loverman, shopper. Where's the deck to this? Yeah, oh, there they are. I bet that moon's really bright out there tonight. I've still got some Oracle here. That's what we'll play with, some Oracle. Right, we've got some angel prayers here. I don't know how I put that book over there. I'm only going to need it. Okay. Study and learning, guys. Really strong message coming through then about education. Thank you, angels, for allowing me to see that every day is a learning day. We're going to read it. Have any of you guys listened to the video that I shared earlier on the Training Academy on Facebook? It was about dreams. Just listen to it. It's just really good. Okay. You learn something new every day. It's not really new stuff. It just makes more sense when you listen to it. Okay. Anyway, this message is thank you, angels, for allowing me to see that every day is a learning day. If you've been considering committing yourself to a new course of study or other form of learning process, your angels are encouraging you to do so. It will allow you to understand more about the strengths and talents you have and help you to create a well-balanced life. You are a natural learner, and by studying something that you are attracted to, you will be able to channel your energy into it and surpass your expectations. I'm just chuckling to myself because it's like the divine masculine is attracted to the divine feminine. And so it's like he can channel his energy into it and surpass his own expectations. Okay. I felt like I didn't know who was speaking through me. So you are a natural learner, and by studying something that you are attracted to, and you'll learn more about that. We've been speaking about telepathy. Listen to that dream video that I shared over on Facebook. Okay, you are a natural learner, and by studying something that you are attracted to, you will be able to channel your energy into it and surpass your expectations. Remember to call on the angels to guide you while you are learning. They will help you access your God given intelligence. The expanded interpretation. Your angels are here to say that you are a lifelong learner. Keep taking my voice today. Your angels are here to say that you are a lifelong learner. For thousands of years, your soul has traveled this universe, learning what life is all about. Your angels are now asking you to see the learning experience in the challenges that you are facing in your life. Ask yourself, what is this teaching me? As you meditate on this question, be aware of any thoughts or flashes of intuition that are brought to you. They are your soul teaching you what you need to know. Every day is another opportunity to learn. Okay. I read Psalms when I got up today. Did you? Interesting. Okay, I thought you was going to tell me about Psalms. It was just, did it come in? Did it come in with what you were feeling? The divine. Because the end of your name is Original Whispers from the Divine, I want to start the conversation with the divine. Interesting. These Netflix series I've been watching are dream related, and I've been guided back to reading my, what's that say? Bitches. Are you taking a piss out of me? Philosophy book. Transcendental philosophy book. The state of being we reach beyond the intelligence and willpower in mind. Okay, where was this other card that I had here? New beginning. Thank you, angels, for opening up the doors to change. I am ready. New beginning. A new opportunity will be coming your way, and your angels are helping you walk through the door with ease. You may have felt resistance recently, or even been stuck, but here is the new beginning you've been seeking. Take this chance to claim the freedom you deserve. Allow yourself to detach from the dramas or challenges that have been standing in your way and to move forwards. The expanded interpretation. This card indicates that the new opportunity being presented to you at this time is divinely guided. Whether it be a new relationship, home, career, or child, embrace and enjoy this exciting and prosperous new beginning that is being brought to you by God and His angels. There is exciting and abundant light surrounding you now. I felt feminine's energy. Carry on studying, learning, will never stop. Don't stop believing. Okay, and then I felt a strong masculine energy coming through. So let me just keep these. I don't want to keep these two energies separate, but they're doing different things. So let's look in at the start. Let's look in. Let's have a look in on the study and learning. The studying and learning. And Francesca, for the divine feminine here. What do you desire right now? Visualize it, and it will come about. Negativity will block your progress. Okay, so that's why it's really important that you carry on personally developing. Listen, that's when negativity slips in, is when you slack on your studying. If you're ever feeling down, just plug into some personal development. Abraham Hicks always does it for me. You'll be drawn to the correct material as well to listen to. But what do you desire right now? Visualize it and it will come about. Negativity will block your progress. Let's have a look at this message for the Divine Feminine. You have been asking God and the angels, what is next for me? Yet we have been waiting for you to make that decision for yourself. That is why you have felt stuck lately. This impasse This impasse occurs because you are afraid of making a wrong decision. We can help you to decide, but ultimately, the next chapter of your life is up to you. This is a period of your life that is unscripted. Your desires are like a painting that you create upon the canvas of your life. Like an artist, you must decide what the theme, background, and foreground will be within your picture. Take some time out to meditate. Divine Feminine, the Divine Masculine's picking up on your visions, your visuals. He's wanting to know, what is it that you want? What would you like? What would make you happy? It's all about you, Divine Feminine. Okay. So your desires are like a painting that you create upon the canvas of your life. Like an artist, you must decide what the theme, background, and foreground will be within your picture. Take some time out to meditate, pray upon, and contemplate this important decision. Be creative and maintain standards for yourself. But remember, if you don't make a decision, that's the same thing as deciding that everything shall remain the same. And you are creating this new beginning here, Divine Feminine. Well, you and the Divine Masculine. Need some input from you. Okay. Hi Sherry, how are you doing, sweetie? Right, let me get a card to go with this new beginnings here. I do apologise for my coughing, guys. Okay, let's have a look at these cards that are on my lap. And then we should get off. It's 1 minute past midnight. 0001. That's like the number of the magician. Right, let's have a look. There's new beginnings here. That card here, crystal. They're all on the windowsill, aren't they, original? Crystal. Have faith and hope because there is something positive and new on the horizon that you can't yet see. And there's this new beginning here. I do feel like, coming in with the song, the lyrics that I read out, this is what I feel here. It was about having faith in the Divine Masculine, believing in him as much as he believes in you. Okay, have faith and hope because there is something positive and new on the horizon that you can't yet see. This is so much the masculine trying to get through, saying, help me to visualize, create our new beginning. He's on his way. Crystal. This is a nice message, isn't it? I think it is. The seeds that you have planted are beginning to sprout results. You may not even be aware of these results, however, since they are in their infancy. Now it is more important than ever to stay positive and to hold a clear vision of your desire and intention. Avoid skeptics or those with negative mindsets. Daily action, even if it only consists of baby steps towards the fruition of your dream, is essential. A phone call, a letter, or reading relevant material will keep the energy of your manifestation at a high level. Every day, positively affirm that you have already achieved or exceeded your dream. And most important, ask for angelic assistance every step of the way. Daniel comes next. Daniel's son. I am the angel of marriage and I am assisting you right now. Right here, right now. Okay, I feel like I want to leave with a bit more of a yeah. No, I think we're kind of done. I think we're done. No. A lover's oracle. Goodbye, my lover. Goodbye, my friends. I'm off to bed. It's been a tough week. Pushing through, trying to rest as much as I can. Yes, sweetie, make sure you do. The energies are really tough out there at the moment as well. Okay. Let's have a card for the Divine Feminine. The strongest emotion is often expressed in silence. Has someone been picking or biting the skin around their nails? Because that's like frigging sore there. I don't know if you can see it. But that there is like proper sore. This side. Stop it, please. Thank you. And don't start with the nails. I'm wanting to paint them tomorrow. Thank you very much. This one's already gone. That one as well. Did we bite off our pinky promises? Yeah, that's me. Laugh out loud. Sorry. Wow. That's okay. All is forgiven. Just be aware that you're doing it. Because that was really sore. That one. It was like raw skin. It wasn't even like, hard, dry skin. Right. Let's have a look at this. So, the strongest emotion is often expressed in silence, and that was for the Divine Feminine. I feel like that's the masculine. There's a strong emotion there. That's why he's so silent. Right, let's get a message for the Divine Masculine. Although I feel more it's the Divine Masculine speaking rather than him wanting messages from the Divine Feminine. It's like, well, apart from he wants the visuals, he wants the visuals. I bet he does. He wants the visuals, but with your future, what it is that you desire, Divine Feminine. But he wants you to know that there's a new beginning here. It feels like he has every intention of starting a new beginning with you. Well, let's get the message for the Divine Masculine. Love is an angel disguised as lust. That's interesting because I'm taken to like the first part of the story when we had the Tower card where it didn't look like the Divine Masculine had kind of chosen the Divine Feminine, and now something's happened and it's a totally different story now. Love is an angel disguised as lust. Mark, I'm just getting off Mark. How are we this evening? Hi guys, nice to catch you live again. It is. Sherry, it's not that bad. It's the pup too. He's still a bit nippy. Okay. There's a lot of energy coming through this card, look. All I can hear is the universal heartbeat swirling around. Feel it behind my ears. Good. I'm heading to the coast off Oregon in just a few minutes. We'll have a fantastic time. Oh, I do like to be beside the seaside. The love from the soul is holy. without condemnation. It sees imperfection, but because of what it sees, more more loves flows, more love flows. I'm gonna have to get off, guys, because um, I'm stumbling. I'm struggling with the words. What does this say? The love from the soul is holy, without condemnation. It sees imperfection, but because of what it sees, more love flows. Bottom of the decks. Let's have a look at the bottom of the decks, and we're going. Love will die if held too tightly, and love will fly if held too lightly. Let's look at this picture. Angel prayers. Synchronicity. Here's a yin yang. Thank you, angels. I trust your well timed guidance and signs. Oh, thanks, Mark, for being concerned. I look sleepy. I'm very sleepy. If I could give you the energy of this week, quite a few of the mornings I've woke up and been sick. I've had that this week. I've been keeping track of it. Ascension symptoms. I've what day is it? It's still it's Monday for me now, but we are. I'm just anyway. Over the last week, come about 8 o'clock at night, 7 o'clock at night, I'm absolutely zonked to the point where I could fall asleep on the sofa, which I don't ever do. Very tired, and then come about 11 o'clock, a headache will come on. So the evenings have been very, very tiring. I'm looking forward to taking some time off, and yes, I will go and get myself a good rest tonight. You're in your divine patience, laugh out loud, then go to sleep. Don't shout at me. Don't need to sleep. I don't feel it's my energy. That's the thing. It's not my energy. It's not things that I would normally. I mean, I go to sleep, 1, 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the mornings. I was speaking about this today, about how my routine's changed a little bit again. There was a point where I was waking up about 3, 4 in the morning. That hasn't been happening. So I've actually been sleeping all the way through. And but I've just noticed that there's been a very, like I was saying to Sherry, there is a really heavy energy out there. Me too, at least 2 a.m. Ha ha ha. So you would notice, Mark, if come 8 o'clock at night, you all of a sudden felt like you couldn't function. And then come 11 o'clock, it's like, why have I got such a heavy head? And you go to bed because of that. So you kind of know when it's like, this isn't my energy. But I'll ride the wave of it. And I just go with it. So yeah, and I wanted to come on tonight. I don't feel like really, really tired. It's 0011. But then a nap. I haven't been able to do the napping stuff either. That's another thing. No naps. So yeah, interesting. So it's going to be interesting what it's going to be like when, I'm not on the channel. I'm not tapping into the energy. Actually doing collective readings and checking into it collectively like that. It's going to be quite nice to see how that kind of changes things up a bit. It feels really chaotic. Is that what it feels like? I feel really calm. If I would give you the truth about what I think is going to happen over October, not some very good stuff. And I think that I don't need to be part of it. The readings that I've been doing this week have been very karmic, and I don't really want to read those stories. That's not my situation. So my situation is very harmonious. I'm going with the flow. So for me to come on and read them stories every day, it looks to me like it's going to be fucking hell for October, and I'm not coming back until after Halloween, when everything's like back, dead, buried. And I don't need to be part of it. I've got so much that I can be getting on with. a new beginning. And I can actually, it's not going to hurt me not having, it's not a responsibility. Um, but in a way, I feel it is a responsibility to share the collective energies with you and kind of come on. And anyway, it's not hard work for me to be able to come on, but it can be time consuming. And the energy, once I tap into the energy, it can then affect me after that reading, which I have to clear through. And at the moment, I don't need to take that on. That's not my energy. And well, I can actually tap into the energy and guide myself. And I look forward to doing that. About sharing it with the collective is actually, I pull these cards and I go, right, what are we doing then? That's how I guide myself. And it'd be nice just to kind of just be with me for a bit. So, but I will miss you all so much. That is for sure. Because I'm just as addictive, as addictive, as addicted to kind of hanging out with you guys, getting the readings out there, and just interacting with you. But it's it would do us the world of good, apparently, and that's what I trust. I looked into the cards to see. I'm like, are you correct? Like 40 days, and then it was about the references in the Bible and some more, and it just all kind of it's like, let's do it then. Let's do it. Let's take 40 days off, and it's going to be nice. I mean, I've been on YouTube now for 3.5 years, so I haven't had 40 days off, but I'm sure I'm due it. So I just feel, and also I feel that what's going on out there in the world, and which just by picking up those two stories now, kind of like government stuff, that isn't stuff that there's a lot that needs to go on that is kind of government based, that has nothing really to do with us light workers. And I think that if there's going to be chaos out there, we can just kind of take some time off, because there's a lot of things that do need to be adjusted, and this is some stuff that we don't have a hand in at the moment. So protect your empath abilities. Yeah. The thing is, if I don't pull myself away from it, it won't just be the channel. It's whoever I meet, whoever I come into contact with. Um, that's just my role. It's yeah. The responsibilities are to yourself first and foremost, of course. Yes, Mark, that's what I'm struggling with. The 3D energies of people not on the journey are really rough. Yeah, and I don't need to be out there amongst it, and I don't find it within the channel, but maybe it's good to kind of just deal with whatever I was going to say deal with whatever we're put in front of, not so much what's put in front of us, what we're put in front of. So, and yeah, I'm going to focus on some other stuff for a while. Be interesting to see what the channel's like when I come back, like what the energy will be like with the cards, and it'll definitely shift the energy. Let's put it that way. Right then. So let me just check out the bottom of this deck that I've got on my lap here. Mystique. Keep charging ahead and don't take no for an answer. Expect miraculous solutions to appear. Anyway, I'm not going anywhere until Wednesday, so I'll see you guys Monday and Tuesday. Just show the lost souls your love, and if they don't want to accept that, then move on. The people that are meant to be there for you will be. It is tough out there, though. I mean, Sherry, you work out there with I think it's like, I don't have to go out there and mingle like that, but some of us do, and it's hard because it's really noticeable. That come up in the readings about you will experience the energy of what you don't like, and then through that, obviously, you you come to realize what you do want or what you do like, and it's not great energy. I feel at the moment I don't really fit in out there. So I don't need to at the moment. I don't need to go and fit in with them people. There's some big shifts going on, and I can just take the time to just focus on me. Right then. Yeah, the aftermath of last year is hitting us hard at school, and still so much going on. I was speaking to someone about that today, about how we don't even know what the after effects are, especially when it comes to the children. So you think about it, the world's just, well, I'm really not sure what's going on out there, but I believe it could be. Well, by the looks of it out there, there isn't much social distancing. The masks don't seem to be being worn. Depends where you go, but it just kind of feels like everything's kind of got back. I don't know. I'm not sure, but the effects of it now will be noticeable. I think trying to be discerning of where I put my energy. Yeah, Mark, because of the hopelessness, very sad. But let your light shine. That's exactly what it feels like. It is a hopelessness. I tell you what, I've noticed that children, little children, when I see youngsters, and I'm kind of talking under teenage years, I've noticed that when I hear little children, like especially when the kids walk past, and if I've been watching some little kids, like when they've been in the shop, they seem quite mature, like going in and doing like shopping for the parents, and um, anyway, so I've been kind of observing these young kids, and they're polite. The ones that I've met, really polite, and it kind of makes me beam. But I saw this little one the other day, and actually he was talking to Jamie, and their interaction, I swear it brings tears to my eyes. So I'm getting very emotionally connected with, I suppose, innocent spirits. Very interesting. Anyway, that's what I've noticed. I get kind of welled up when it comes to seeing little ones. So I thought that was someone knocking at my door, and it's not. It's just Lily scratching. So that's a bit late. Sherry, my guides kept repeating to me last night, trauma recovering. I do keep getting through about post traumatic stress disorder, PTSD, and experiencing that. People are tired and disconnected, and afraid. I was speaking about this as well earlier, about we don't actually know the fear level behind like people's doors, what kind of fear they are producing uh, with their beliefs, the pressure that puts on family members. I mean, I don't feel I've really been affected by it, but I know that a lot of people are under pressure. This has been like disastrous for some families, when you think about working from home, having your children at home to educate, no holidays, no traveling, being stuck indoors. I mean, at one point we was allowed an hour exercise, weren't we, a day? I mean, this has been going on, hasn't it, for quite a while now. Mark, it is so discerning for children. It makes my heart break. Their innocence is being robbed from them. Mm. They seem to be handling it well, the little ones. I mean, I don't know that many little children, but um, I'm not sure. It doesn't seem to have robbed their joy when they're out and about. Um, so let's hope. Let's just hope that, well, the children are more connected to source energy than most of the adults, the unenlightened ones. So I imagine the kids their higher selves know exactly what's going on. Hi, Dawn. Bodily rest is all I hear. Then we must do what we are told. We must rest. There's going to be lots for us to get on with. Okay. Is that a healing heart there? Sherry, many of them are pretty resilient. I find the adults I work with are really struggling. And that's really, I suppose, where the concern is that, like I was saying about what goes on behind the closed doors, because it's actually the adult's fear that breeds fear into the household and onto their children. So, um, yes, it will all work its way out. It will all work its way out. It will all work itself out. It will all work its way out, as it will, as it always does. Okay, right, I'm going. 11127 is on the counter. 0024. We've managed to stay at 100%. Camera's not cut out on us, and I think I'm done. So, guys, have yourself a fantastic evening, and I'll catch up with you soon. Who knows? We might get to do another live over the next couple of evenings. But before I get off, if I don't catch you, enjoy your time off. I will do. Thank you, Sherry. I will. Who knows where I'll be or who I am when I return. Anyway, right, I'm going. Guys, have a lovely evening, okay? I'll catch up with you soon. Right, take care. Much love. I know there's a bit of a delay. If you're saying goodbye, then goodbye. If you're not, then well, goodbye anyway. Many blessings for you all. Yeah, all you guys you're all taken care of. I don't worry about you guys. You'll be absolutely fine. Right. Love you all. Take care. Sweet dreams, safe travels. Bye for now.